The toughest part of biscottis is rolling out the dough. So I'm going to show you that part. You can see here that the dough that you've mixed up is very thick. So flour your surface, go ahead and roll that out onto your surface, and you need extra flour here. So we're going to just kind of gently roll this into a large section, and then we're going to cut it in half, and we're going to make 2 rolls out of it. And you can kind of roughly cut that, that's fine. Move half aside, and then you're going to go ahead and roll this piece here. Have your cookie sheet close by, which I do have right off here to the side, and you're going to roll this. As you get closer, you can kind of eliminate some of the extra flour. And then you'll try and go ahead and section this off onto your cookie sheet. And on the cookie sheet, you can kind of just form it a little bit. Not a whole lot required here. Into a log. And work on your second piece. My 2 pieces are definitely different in size, which is fine. When you slice them, no one will know the difference. Off to bake these in a 350-degree oven, and you want to bake them until they start to show cracks across the top. Here's the biscottis hot from the oven. They baked for 33 minutes. You can see that they are light brown and the tops have cracked. I want these to cool for at least 20 minutes before slicing them, because if you try to slice them now, the almond chunks will cause them to tear. I also like to pick up my parchment paper and slide it off onto the cooling rack, and that helps them cool and be ready for me to cut. Now that the biscottis are cool, you're going to transfer them one at a time onto a cutting board, where we're going to make the slices that will get baked a second time. We like to take the first slice off the end, call it an end, and that's what we munch on. So good. Now you can start making your slices for the second baking. A serrated knife is extremely important, and you want to glide across it so that you're not crunching down on those almonds. About a ½ inch apart. Yummy end. Here are the biscottis all lined up for their second baking. About 6 minutes, then take them out of the oven, flip them over, and 6 minutes more. After the first baking, just flip them all over and get ready to bake them a second time. So here are the biscotti slices after the second baking. There's several missing because we've been munching on them, but you'll get anywhere from 30 to 36 plus some ends that you can munch on during that second baking. You're finished baking, and now it's time to enjoy your biscottis. Remember that biscotti means twice baked, and Italians like to dunk them in coffee, which you can certainly do. Crunchy, tasty. I love the anise and the almonds. I hope you enjoy them.